What is up, everybody? Welcome to Old School RuneScape's Luckiest Players. This is going to be our first edition for 2022. Got some pretty good submissions for this month, starting the year off, especially with the next release. So we're going to check out some lucky players over at Next. As always, guys, if you have something that you think could contribute to one of these videos, if you would like to be featured, check out the description down below. Make sure you follow all of the instructions. Anything you need to submit will be listed down there. Without further ado, let's get this one started. As always, we're going to start out with our third age recipients for the month of January in 2022. Starting this off, we're going to have some unknown clues, unknown KCs. We can't see it in the chat box, but we do know for sure that the third age was pulled. First up is going to be Shab. Unknown clue, unknown mimic KC, pulling a third age axe, 550 million GP for this lucky player. Next up is going to be Net, pulling a third age plate skirt, this one worth 55 million GP. And last for our unknowns is going to be the Iron Man Iron Sea Breezy, third age full helm, 18 million GP. Next up is going to be our hard caskets. This one is an unknown count, but it is a hard casket. Third age range legs worth 20 million with the group Iron Man Moore's Spoon Fed. Next one is also an unknown hard casket. This one with a third age plate body in it, 90 million GP for the hardcore Iron Man Tan Don't AFK. Hard casket number 391 for Monster Tuck. Third age helmet, 17 million on this one. Hard casket number 9 for the group Iron Man Cooked Tofu. Pulling a third age plate skirt, 62 million GP. Hard casket number 8 for another group Iron Man, Iron Bebrus. Third age plate skirt on this one as well, 57 million. Our only elite third age for this month is going to be elite casket number 5, third age full helm, 18 million GP for Big Steve 1. And last is our master caskets. Master casket number 122, pulling a third age cloak for Faruku, 250 million added to the bank for that one. Master casket number 41, third age range top worth 40 million GP for Tanner by the way. And last is going to be master casket number 4, pulling a third age robe top worth 70 million GP for Dorn's Hammer. Moving into our more normal clue loot, start off with the mediums here. Medium casket number 19 for in-game GF, pulling the double Ranger boot drop, over 70 million GP added to the bank from one medium casket. Medium casket number 5 for the group Iron Man Allen, pulling the Ranger boots, and you can see there Allen already has the Holy Sandals in the logs, pulling some nice drops for the group Iron Man very early in the account. Medium casket number 4, Ranger boots for DM Tree Frog. And we have a trio of medium casket number 1s here. Ranger boots for Z Weasel, Ranger boots for Mighty Gay, and the Ranger boots for the Iron Man Actual Fire. Very nice drops. Next up is hard caskets. This one a back-to-back gilded, hard casket number 17 and 18, pulling the same drop for the group Iron Man Heavy GIM, back-to-back gilded spears. And the next one is a very first hard KC into the back-to-back on hard casket number 2. Back-to-back gilded Hosta into a gilded full helm for the Iron Man Smoke Caviar. Hard casket number 1 for the group Iron Man GIM RN Jesus, pulling the Robin Hood hat and the Bandos range shield, both very nice to have that early in an Iron Man account. And hard casket number 1 for the Iron Man Shooter Jim, also pulling a Robin Hood hat. No elites this month, but we do have some masters. Master casket number 69, pulling the second Bloodhound of the account for ER10 Chrome. Or 10 Chrome, I don't know what that is. Congrats on your second Bloodhound. Master casket number 61, pulling the Anku legs and the Bloodhound in the same clue for Fibbix. So nice drop there. Got some good money and a pet. Master casket number 6, Bloodhound for the Iron Man Foki, and a master casket number 1, Bloodhound for the Iron Man Mo Steel. That is going to do it for our lucky clue scroll submissions for the month of January. Next up, we're moving into our PVM item drops. We're going to check out some 1KC items, some back-to-back, some other lucky instances, and as always, we're going to start out with our top 10 KCs. 10 KC Torva legs for Pew Pew Vash. 9 KC Ceradomin Hilt for Over My Head. 9 KC Crystal Armor Seed for Weed Jamin. 9 KC Armadillo Helmet for What Kind of Shh. 8 KC Magma Mutagen for Chili P. 8 KC Jar of Stone for the group Hardcore Iron Man Dolk Captain. 8 KC Enhanced Weapon Seed in the normal gauntlet for Amupala. 8 KC Armadillo Chain Skirt for 69 buttholes, 7 KC Elder Maw for dirty needles, 7 KC Bandos Chestplate for BX Lone Wolf 3, 6 KC Berserker's Ring for Eclipsin, 6 KC Berserker's Ring for the Iron Man Simpatu Lisfe, 5 KC Bandos Hilt for Young Mac, 4 KC Berserker's Ring for the Iron Man Mirowana, 4 KC Bandos Tassets for Lou Banger, 4 KC Armadillo Crossbow for the Iron Man Iron Shizak, a 3 KC Scythe of Vitor for Iron Man Iron S, 3 KC Bandos Tassets for a Toaster, 2 KC Torva Plate Legs for an 8N, 2 KC Nilhorn for Iskydelis, 2 KC Jar of Dreams for Pressy, a 2 KC Dragon Full Helm from the Chewed Bones for Pekitus, 2 KC Armadillo Helmet for Beto, 2 KC Armadillo Crossbow for Mobile Death X, 2 KC Arcane Sigil for Sus Abo, and a 2 KC Ancient Hilt for Young Mac, who also pulled that 5 KC Bandos Hilt earlier. Imagine heading to a boss and pulling a unique on your very first kill. Well, that's what these people did. First up is War Echo with an Armadillo Chain Skirt, Top Glock with an Elysian Sigil, the Real Altar with an Armadillo Crossbow, Targon pulling the Zamorakian Spear, Spec Mark with a Zamorakian Spear, RNG Wagon, the Iron Man with a Dragon Pickaxe from Venenatus, Penny Spell, the group Iron Man with an Enhanced Weapon Seed from the normal Gauntlet, Papa Scruffs, Berserker's Ring, Over My Head with a Dexterous Prayer Scroll from the Chambers of Zarek, Oh No the Popo with a KQ Head, Looney Tunes with a Hydra Claw, Jacob Collier with a Tyrannical Ring, Infinite Aeon with an Ancestral Road Top from the Chambers of Zarek, Hunting Men 1 with some Bandos Boots, Foki the Iron Man with a Nilhorn, Easy Mac GIM the group Iron Man with a Dragon Chain Body from the Cowfight Queen, Dr. Arden the Iron Man with the Bandos Tassets, and Bennis Island with a Dragon Full Helm pulling it from the Chewed Bones. If the 1KC drops are lucky, how about some back-to-back uniques? Zefsa starting this one off with Zamorakian Spears, 145 and 146 KC. Wet Dreams with the Smoldering Stone into the El Puppy, 84 and 85 KC. Meet X Sweats with the Jar of Spirits, Pet Dark Core, and a Spirit Shield all in a row, 35, 36, and 37 KC for the back 3-back. Fee Scarpheadin, the Iron Man with Archer's Rings on 51 and 52 KC. Daysoft pulling in Hydra Claws, 548 and 549 KC. Dactweef 95 with some Torva Legs into a Torva Helm, 621 and 622 KC. CJ, by the way, the Iron Man pulling in back-to-back Unsireds at 331 and 332 KC to finish off the Bludgeon for the Iron account. All Mitts with a Pegasian into a Primordial Crystal, 61 and 62 KC. 420 RNGesus with some Bandos Tassets into a Bandos Chestplate, 221 and 222 KC. And last but not least is For My D, pulling the Jar of Spirits into the Spectral Sigil on 61 and 62 KC at the Corporeal Beast. But of course, we're not done yet. We've got some other lucky instances for the PVM Item Drops. Toku starting this one off, pulling in 3 Imbued Hearts within 192 Superior KC. Very lucky. Tiger Mum with a Crystal Armor Seed and Enhanced Weapon Seed in the same kill. Strum Manica pulling 2 Basilisk Jaws in the same chat window, 426 total KC there. Squid Game with an Elysian Sigil on 511, Arcane on 659, and another Elysian at 707, pulling in 3 sigils in 196 KC. Not too bad. 3 sigils within 196 kills. Salamanteca, the group Iron Man, pulling in 3 Zenites in 70 KC. RRM Karis, the group Iron Man, pulling Bandos Tassets from a minion that is over 1 in 16,000 on that drop rate. Quillipulge with a Crystal Armor Seed, a Weapon Seed, and an Enhanced Weapon Seed, all in the same kill, 49 KC at the Corrupted Gauntlet. Old Boy Guy with 3 Archer's Rings in 10 kills, 168, 170, and 178 KC. Moonmin Kaka 6, the Hardcore Iron Man, pulling 2 Draconic Visages in the same chat window from Iron Dragons, those are 1 in 10,000 each. Missouri, the Iron Man, pulling in Nilhorns, 797 and 801 KC, just 4 kills apart. Jonah Hams, 808, 4 Zenites in 227 KC, closing out that. All of your own Zenites are done. Iron Wurmple, the Iron Man, pulling a Jar of Dirt and Trident of the Seas in the same kill, 1018 KC. Forgiving with a Pet Snakeling and a Magma Mutagen on the same drop, 474 KC. Fidaz, the Iron Man, with 5 Berserker's Rings by just 82 Dagonoth Rex kills. Dihan91 pulling all of the Revenant weapons in at 1,623 KC. That has got to be a record. Cole's Music with a Bonelet pulling in the Twisted Bow and the Omelet Pet, 84 KC in the challenge mode Chambers of Zarek. Calabar with a 28 KC Ancient Hilt, pretty nice drop for not too long after release. Borden Dairy with an 11 KC Elysian Sigil. Auto Bizarre with 2 Skeletal Visages by just 365 KC. And Always DNS with a Twisted Kit Dust in a solo challenge mode, 19 KC, pulling both of those in on the same drop. I like to think the PVM item drops are the luckiest part of this video, but in reality, our PVM pet hunters have it much better off with these low KC drops. Starting out with our top 25, 25 KC Nextling for Noah, 21 KC Hell Puppy for Fried Cupcake, 19 KC Omelet with the Dexterous Prayer Scroll for Mr. Ranging Elf, 19 KC Ickle Hydra for Looney Tunes, 18 KC Pet Dagonoth Rex for the group Iron Man Cooked Tofu, 18 KC Omelet with an Ancestral Robe Top for O Tony, 16 KC Lil Zik for Cletus, 11 KC Pet Dagonoth Rex for the Iron Man Sympatus Lisfay. I think we saw them earlier and I said the name differently. 11 KC Baby Mole for Tummy Farts, 11 KC Abyssal Orphan for Kenza 2, 10 KC Nextling for Victor Borba, 8 KC Nextling for Joe 123443000, 7 KC Chaos Elemental Pet with a Dragon 2-handed drop for Bishop, 6 KC Lil Zik for Ram Jam Yelham, 5 KC Pet Kraken for the Iron Man Shazian Bank, 4 KC Calfight Princess for Brutal Rocks Jr., 3 KC Skodos, Darkclaw, and Elite Clue, all in the same drop for the Iron Man Samurai LTD, 3 KC Omelet for Aeon Master 9, 3 KC Jad for Cole 11, 3 KC Baby Mole for 9 Spiders, 2 KC Vorky for Qualvizgi. That's got to be some other language, and I have no idea how to say that. 2 KC Skodos, Darkclaw, and an Elite Clue for Mr. Oscar, and a 2 KC Scorpius Offspring for Kenza 2. And of course, we have our luckiest of the luckiest PVM pet hunters for the month of January. These are going to be our 1 KC pets. Yellow Bunyip, the group Iron Man, pulling in the Sriracha. Smoke Daily with a Din's Omelet drop at 1 KC, following it right up with a 2 KC Twisted Bow. Robot Man 277 with a Jad Pet off task. Question Bark with a Hell Puppy. I Farquad with the Skodos Pet, and HP5X also pulling in a Jad Pet off task. Our last section for our PVM pets is going to be some combo drops and multi-kills for the PVM pet hunters. X Slifer with a Hell Puppy on 1,999, 2002, and 2014 KC. A 15 kill span there, pulling in 3 Cerberus Hell Puppy drops. Wozas, the group Iron Man with a Hunlef and Enhanced Weapon Seed, and the same kill in the Corrupted Gauntlet, 821 KC. Sold by Ma for RNG with a Pet Supreme and Archer's Ring on the same kill, 101 KC. 1 Big Potate, pulling in 3 pets, 2 days, pulling the Hell Puppy on January 15th, and Noon and Thermi on January 16th. Miss Scarlet 21 with a Baby Mole on 27 KC. Kiri 2-kun with Pet Dark Cores, just 20 kills apart, 178 and 198 KC. EBK4 with Pet Dark Cores on 388 and an Elysian Sigil, 393 KC, 5 kills apart. Doct McGreen with a KQ Pet and Dragon Chain on 177 KC. Badger Q97, the Iron Man, pulling in the Pet General Grardor along with the Bandos Boots, 481 KC. And last but not least is Andy the King, pulling 4 pet drops in on 2 days. On the 25th and 26th, dude pulls in 3 Kraken pet drops and a Lil Creator. Next up, we're going to check out our luckiest skilling pets for the month of January. Going to be a pretty quick section. Seems like everyone's out doing other things. Level 68 Heron Pet at the Karamwan fishing spot for Light's Evil. Level 63 Rock Golem Pet at the Motherlode Mine for the group Iron Man Clue Dropper. Level 60 Rock Golem Pet at the Motherlode Mine for FOMO. Level 45 Agility Pet over at the Canifus Rooftop course for the group Iron Man IRDBLT S2. Level 24 Farming Pet from Herbs for the hardcore Iron Man Creepy. As for our KC drops, we have a 31 KC Tiny Temper for the group Iron Man Clue Dropper and a 9 KC Phoenix for the group Iron Man Jack Napier, and just a few other lucky instances. Puffy Tails, the Ultimate Iron Man, pulling in a Rock Golem from the Iron Ore. That's a 1 in 740,000 on the drop rate. Papa BKS. 3 farming pets by just 96 farming. It's actually about 100 million XP for the average XP to see a farming pet. Dude has 3 before he even got to 99. Nice one, James, the hardcore Iron Man, pulling in 2 Heron pets in the same chat window at the Karambwan. Very nice there. And Ice Pig 33 with back-to-back agility pets on lap 1198 and 1199 at the Prifdinus course. How lucky can you get? And finally, on to my favorite section. I love chasing collection logs, so I love checking out all of the collection log submissions. First up is going to be Yoshi's Story at the Theater of Blood, 4 Sisyphator and 332 KC. Only 5 hard modes there. Rit at the Kraken, 7 pets, 19 tentacles, and 13 Trident of the Seas in 6,666 kill count. Vizama at the Nightmare, 3 harmonized orbs in just 406 nightmare kills, 1,684 Fasani's nightmares. Vet, the Iron Man at the Gauntlet, completing the log, 5 armor seeds, 3 weapon seeds, 3 enhanced weapon seeds, 62 normal gauntlets, and 381 corrupted gauntlets. 222 at the Corporeal Beast, 2 Elysians and a Spectral, less than 300 KC, 287 kill count on the log. The Heathen, Iron Man, Bandos God Wars dungeon, only missing the hilt, sub 200 KC, only killing General Gardor 188 times. Takumi-kun at Cerberus, pulling in an Eternal, Pegasian, and Primordial Crystal in 97 KC. SWK at Vedion, 2 pets and a Ring of the Gods, 56 kill count. Slayer over at the Chamber of Zarek, 4 Twisted Bows. That is 4 Twisted Bows in 674 normal Chambers of Zarek's and 5 challenge modes. Sky High at Next, completing the log, probably one of the first people to do this, 1,757 KC. Purple Cables, the Iron Man at Scotizo, pulling in 5 pets and 3 Dark Claws in just 38 KC. OG Slump Lord at Sarachnis, pulling the pet, the Egg Sack, and the Cudgel in 35 KC. Nova Enigma at the Kraken, completing the log with 3 tentacles, 401 KC. Nellis over at the Saradomin God Wars dungeon, pulling in 4 Armadale crossbows and 5 Saradomin hilts by just 725 KC. Those drops are 1 in 508 each. Luscious Lou over at the Kraken, completing the log with 2 tentacles, 402 KC. Hulking Spoon at Next, only missing the Ancient Hilt at 875 KC. Have No RNG at the Hydra, better change your name, dude, 4 Claws in 586 KC, nice additions to the bank. Free Creps, Hardcore Iron Man at the Kraken, completing the log in 583 KC. Faruku with Easy Clues, completing this log, 3,000 Easy Clues completed. All of them were from ham members, or so Faruku says. 200 million profit was what he claimed he has. Dactweef95, completing the gauntlet log with no duplicates, 7 normal gauntlets and 158 corrupted gauntlets. Blood Rain of the Iron Man over at the gauntlet, 6 crystal armor seeds, 7 crystal weapon seeds, and 3 enhanced weapon seeds, 50 gauntlet KC, and 203 corrupted gauntlets. Bastidas at Next, also completing a Next log, another one of the first people to probably do this, 1,446 KC, this one with no duplicates. Andy the King at the Kraken, completing the log with 3 pets in there, pulling the final drop, the Jar of Dirt, on 1,004 KC. Abyssal at the Kraken, also completing the log, 2 tentacles, 2 tridents, only 200 KC on this log completion. And last but not least is 1 Bio over at Armadale God Wars dungeon, pulling in 2 helmets, 3 plates, 5 skirts, and 2 hilts for 12 total drops in just 400 Kriara kills. All right, everybody, that is all I've got for you for the month of January. I hope you guys will join me for next month's and the following months and all the rest of the months for Old School RuneScape's luckiest players. Remember, if you have something you would like to contribute or submit to this video, please follow the instructions in the description down below. I will check your submission and let's see if you make the cut. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up down below. And if you haven't done so yet, please tap that subscribe button on your way out. I will see you guys on the next one. Take it easy, everybody.